Paris Hilton has hit back after being blasted online for holidaying in Hawaii, revealing a heartbreaking personal tie to the island in the process. The heiress was spotted over the weekend at a resort in Maui, enjoying a fun-filled day on the beach with her husband, Carter, and their 7-month-old son Phoenix. This came just hours before the most deadly wildfires in U.S. history raged on just miles away. However, a source told Express.co.uk that the trip had been planned well in advance of the natural disaster, and the socialite has been a frequent guest in Maui for years. Additionally, the source revealed Paris' family trip has also shifted focus since the fires broke out, with her loved ones being personally affected by the tragedy. For all the latest news, politics, sports, and showbiz from the USA, go to Daily Express US. Maui snorkeling company blasted for continuing trips for tour. They said, her uncle's restaurant in Lahaina burned down, so they decided to shorten their trip and go to see their family and help where they could. When they arrived, they gathered supplies, donated to the local shelters and people in need, and made significant contributions. It was initially a planned family trip, and she has been traveling to Maui since she was born. She has many friends and family there, and it's a second home for her. The photographs incited a wave of anger against the 42-year-old, with some on social media branding her disgusting and an idiot when they were first released. Don't miss: Jason Momoa has championed Hawaii, but some natives are fuming at Aquaman star. Reaction: residents in Hawaii head home to scenes of devastation after deadly fires. Insight: BBC Breakfast guest breaks down describing horrifying wildfires experience. Latest: in one snap, the family of 3 stood in the crystal-clear waves as Paris cradled little Phoenix on her hip, with a bright yellow duck float in tow. The socialite donned a bright blue skirt and a teal halter top with a camo green sun hat and dark sunglasses as she swept her iconic blonde locks tied up into a small bun at the back of her head. The new mother had her hands full as she also tried to keep a light sunset-colored scarf out of the waves and kept her seashell-shaped handbag tightly gripped under her arm as Carter fussed with the baby's own sun hat. In another snap, Paris and Carter packed on the PDA with Phoenix nowhere to be seen as they strolled along the beachfront. Carter, wearing bright pink swimming trunks, still seemed to be wet from the beach, while Paris seemingly traded her duck floaty for a bedazzled bottle. She had also ditched the blue skirt for a pair of comfy plaid trousers. The model showed just a peek of her toned stomach as her halter top featured a generous cutout all the way down the middle of her chest. The timing of the photos, which were taken 2 days ago, seemed to cause the most concern among Paris fans, as a few days earlier, Maui authorities had requested tourists to leave the island and postpone any travel to it in order to reserve resources for the locals who have been displaced. The official request came last Wednesday from the Hawaii Tourism Authority, declaring, visitors who are on non-essential travel are being asked to leave Maui, and non-essential travel to Maui is strongly discouraged at this time. In the days and weeks ahead, our collective resources and attention must be focused on the recovery of residents and communities that were forced to evacuate their homes and businesses. Honolulu native Jason Momoa doubled down the requests and shared the plea with his 17 million Instagram followers on Saturday. Honolulu native Jason Momoa doubled down the requests and shared the plea with his 17 million Instagram followers on Saturday. The Aquaman star added, "Maui is not the place to have your vacation right now. Do not travel. Do not convince yourself that your presence is needed on an island that is suffering this deeply." Oprah Winfrey has also been spotted on the island as she spent time in the shelters housing evacuees and donating much-needed supplies like diapers, with promises to make a major donation to Maui's rebuilding as well.